Hello everyone, my name is Bala. I am part of Rednote. I'm going to explain about how Rednote CRM works. This is our login page. So using your username and password, you can log in into our application. Let me log in using our demo account. So once I am logging into that application, I can see the dashboard. Dashboard will give you today's follow-up details. That means what are the follow-ups you have to do on the particular day. So using is as a super admin, I can see all users follow-up. Users can see their follow-ups only. Admin can see the users of follow-up, those who are under admin. So there we have three different roles. Super admin, there is super admin, admin, and users. Super admin doesn't has any restriction, so user can super admin can see all the data without any restriction. Let me open a user info. Admin. Second section is admin. So admin can see the data of their users under admin. Users, that is least one. So user can see the leads of their own leads. So you can restrict their access also. So let me show you how it is. If you don't want to give delete access for a particular lead screen, you can revoke it. If you don't want to give the export access, you can revoke it. If you don't want to show the lead screen, you can revoke it. That's all. You have the control to give the grant the access and revoke the access. So let me jump into master section. We are giving few other masters. So first one is product. Product master is a master where you have to add which product you are selling, which services was you are selling. This is what your product. And lead source. Lead source means how you are generating leads. For an example, if you are generating leads using IndiaMart, you can add it as IndiaMart. If you're generating using Facebook, that is you can add it as Facebook. That is called lead source. And lead status. Lead status means you can mark your lead status. For an example, by default, it was comes up with untouched, follow-up, rejected, converted, invalid. And if you want to add, you can add as it is demo. I have added as duplicate and code lead. If the lead has been added first time, you can mark it as untouched. That means no one has contacted. Second thing is follow-up. That means you or your team is doing the follow-up. And rejected means it may be rejected by your company or your client. And converted means they have purchased your product. And invalid means you can mark the invalid numbers and invalid inquiries under this status. And duplicate. If the user has incurred two times, you can mark it as duplicate. And cold lead, if the user is not ready to purchase or if they are not responding, you can mark it as cold lead. And task type, you can create task type. Let me explain while explaining task. So let me jump into lead section. So lead is a screen where you can see your all leads. That means whatever sources you are generating the leads, you can integrate with those lead sources with Rednote CRM. So let me show you the integrations which are all we are having. I'm opening integration. Facebook integration, Google Form, Google Ads, IndiaMart, Trade India, API website Zapier, and LinkedIn. So using these integrations, you can integrate your lead sources with CRM. So once you integrate all your lead sources, so whenever you are generating a new lead, that will be automatically pushed to this lead screen. So once the lead comes to our CRM, you can open it, you can see the screens, and then you can do the follow-up. For an example, I'm going to add a new lead by clicking manual. So using this, you can add first name, organization name, mobile, email. Actually, this is customized. You can add or hide the fields. Let me show you all fields, and then no, if you want to add a custom field, you can add. If you want to add a drop-down field, you can add. I am updating this. So this is what a default field. First name, organization name, mobile, additional mobile, email, landline number. And these three are mandatory field. Product name, which product they have incurred. So assign to, you can assign to yourself or your team members. And lead description, lead status. For an example, if it is follow-up, you can mark it as follow-up. If it is follow-up, you have to do the next follow-up date. And lead source, IndiaMart, Jazzle, whatever it is. And campaign. Campaign in the sense you have to create a campaign master. Let me show you. So let me open a campaign master. Using this campaign master, you have to, whenever you are running a campaign in Facebook or Google, you can create a campaign as Google and budget as 10,000, 25,000. Using that, it will give you a return on investment and cost per conversion. Let me explain the campaign analysis report later, and I'm coming back to lead section. So using new, you can add your leads and you can import your leads by clicking an import lead. So you can upload your Excel file and import the leads, bulk import. So once the lead is imported, you can open it and you can see the features, product, assign to, follow up. This is the follow up commands. So whenever user do the follow up, user has to do the enter the commands. Let me edit it. So I'm assigning to myself. Demo one user and the follow-up date is I'm changing to today. So I am entering a commands. Call in the evening. I am updating this. So while updating or adding a new lead, you can send an automated SMS and you can send an automated email and you can send an automated WhatsApp. I am disabling everything. I am updating. So this is the lead call in the evening. So whenever you're changing the follow-up date, user has to enter the comments. So using that, you can see the follow-up history. If you open a lead after 6 months or 1 year, you can see the previous follow-up commands. And there are few other modules are there in the lead screen. If you want to dial this number using our software, you can click this icon and you can speak from our software itself. That is called click to call, and you can mask your mobile number, client mobile number to your agents. And if you want to send a WhatsApp message, you can click on the WhatsApp and you can select a template. Otherwise, you can click and send. It will be open your web.whatsapp or WhatsApp application without saving your number. You can send a WhatsApp message and then inbox and send. That means Rednote CRM comes up with a mail synchronization. You can synchronize your Gmail, you can synchronize your work mail with our CRM software. So whenever your client has replied that email, or if you want to send any emails, you can send your email from our software itself. So no need to open a mailbox and no need to open a CRM and again. So this inbox will show inbox and send will show you whatever conversation was happened between you and your lead. That means this test users. So if you send an email to test this test lead, that will be comes under sent. So if your lead has replied that email, that will comes under inbox. That's all. And apart from that, you can add a task. Task means that is internal task. You can create a task and assign to a team. For an example, you are going to if you are planning to create a quotation and send it to you, you can create a task and assign to your team, setting that send a code. This is called task. So if it is incomplete, our system will notify that that task is not completed. And visit. So visit means you can create a visit if your client wants to visit your place, or if your field staff want to visit your client place. You can track those visits by adding the visit entry and events. So event means you can create a event. There are two events. One is call and meeting. So if you have a call on Monday morning or afternoon meeting means you can create an event and assign to yourself or your team, so that these details will be displayed on the calendar. And quotation, you can create a A4 quotation using the software, and you can send it to the uh, leads. And then deals. And deals means you can create a deals. Deals will be helpful to handle the order management. And attachments. Attachments means you can upload your any files. It supports email, sorry, it supports image, PDF, and text file. And then if you want to upload any PNG file, it will be allow you to upload. That means if you want to upload a invoice copy with this lead, you can upload. And there are 1 GB limit. You can increase also. And then call history. Using this, if you implement click to call, you can see the call history between you and your client, and you can it will give you the recorded play clip also. You can play it, and you can monitor what conversation was happened between your agent and your lead. And this is history. So whatever changes was made by your agent, this will be maintained. What was the old value, what was the new value. And then timeline. Timeline will give you from the creation of lead to by end of the lead. And settings, you can configure your column. You can show or hide the columns in the lead screen. That's all about lead screen. And then let me open a follow-up screen. So follow-up screen it will show you only follow-up of leads. That means it will not show you the converted leads or rejected leads, only follow-up details. And then activities. There are three activities: task, visit, event. So that means you can create a task, you can create a visit, you can create an event. And then quotation. As I said earlier, you can prepare a quotation using the CRM software. What are let me show you the fields which are required: client name, quotation date, and product they have incurred, and quantity, price. GST will be calculated automatically. It will give you for an example, I'm showing as 1,000 rupees. So it will show 1,090. I mean, it is showing us 18%. It should be 18%. So total will be 1,180. I'm saving it. It will show you the A4 size. You can customize this quotation template by clicking setting, and then you can see the three templates. That's all about quotation. And then deal screen. Deal is a screen where you can track your orders. That means if for an example, if you receive an order, you can have a multiple stages of order completion. For an example, initial discussion, advance payment, and then procurement process, delivery process, and payment remaining payment received. So you can chop it by stage and track those orders using the deals. By clicking new, you can see the you can create a new deal name, deal amount, pipeline, deal stages, and you can assign to a team. That's all about deal. And attendance. So let me tell you second important feature of our application in attendance and geolocation. These two screens will be helpful to track your field staff. So we are having a mobile app for field staff. Field staff has to install that software, and then user has to do the attendance, put the attendance. Once they have put the attendance using mobile app, that location will be tracked, as well as in time out time will be calculated based on the punch in and punch out. The web application of attendance screen will show you only in time and out time, but mobile app will give you the location history, and geolocation will give you the map location of particular user or other users. Let me show you one user, 10th of date, 9th one. Actually, since it is a demo user, doesn't has any data. Okay, let me show you the one data. That means clocked out in a Rednote application on 11:32 a.m. Let me show you the timeline. It will show you the when it was clocked in and when it was clocked out. So actually, whenever user has clocked into the application, I mean, whenever field stuff has clocked into our application, it will start recording their location each and every 5 minutes. So you can see their live location in the mobile application as well the web application. Once they are clocked out from the application, location will not be tracked, and then you can see those their history of visits, uh, their geolocation histories in the map. These two will be helpful to track the field stuff using our CRM. And second thing is visit. So whenever you are creating a visit and assigning to your field staff, they has to complete by visiting their client place. So this has to be validated. I'm opening a visit. How our team, our Rednote will helpful to track the visits. So for an example, if user has to, if your user has created a visit and assigned to particular team, that has to be completed by verifying the OTP. For an example, while completing the visit, our system will generate a OTP and send it to your client. So in order to complete the visit, user has to give the OTP. So I'm entering a OTP 391811. So once I enter valid OTP which is given by client, this task will be completed. Otherwise, it will be incomplete. So there are two ways to monitor the visit. One is user has to while completing the visit, our mobile app will ask for the location and then ask for the OTP which is provided by your client. So that visit has to be completed with verification of your client. Apart from that, you can track the field stuff location also. And then subscription will be useful if you have a AMC billing and yearly billing. You can create a plans, monthly, yearly, and plan name, and you can create a subscription. Using the subscription, our system will generate automated SMS and email to your client stating that your subscription going to end on particular day. Please make the payment. This is an automated one. Using the subscription management, you can see your discontinued subscriptions and upcoming renewal. So this will be helpful for yearly billing or monthly billing. Rental-based business will be more benefited using these subscriptions. And then report, there are plenty of reports in CRM. So first one is lead report. This will be report. You can see the status wise. What is or how many leads are under untouched, how many leads are follow up, and which is the lead source, and then user wise report. If this user wise report will helpful to track the user wise report, which user has how many number of leads, and lead statistics. Lead statistics will be helpful to track the conversion history. Using the statistics, how many which source is giving higher number of conversion. In this data, IndiaMart is giving higher number of conversion so that you can give utmost care on other lead sources. And date-wise report, this will give you date-wise leads count and task report, SMS report, deal report, campaign analysis. This is what our campaign analysis report. Using this campaign analysis, you can check the check the cost per lead and cost per conversion. That means you can enter the expense amount in the campaign master and total lead be calculated by lead screen and converted count. Whenever you are converting a client, you have to change the converter status. Using these parameter, our system calculate cost per lead and cost per conversion, and then lead call logs. Um, if you implement click to call, you can see the call logs. and discontinued subscription, upcoming subscription. This subscription report will be useful if you enable subscription module. And rejected report. So you can calculate which reason is why your product is rejected and what is the highest percentage of rejected reason, so that you can improve your product. And follow-up logs. Follow-up logs means what are the calls your staff has made, what comment they have entered, and you can see the previous comments. So today, now I entered a comment in the call in the evening. So I'm seeing the previous command history. And incentive. You can calculate the incentive. For an example, you can set a target based on conversion or based on the conversion value. Using that, you can set a particular incentive. If you set a settings based on your incentive module, our system will calculate the incentive report. I think that's all about CRM software. And finally, setting only for configurations, one time SMTP configurations and SMS configuration, WhatsApp configurations. You can implement bulk WhatsApp using our CRM. There are two marketing marketing module is there. One is you can send bulk SMS, and another one is bulk WhatsApp. You can we are supporting Interact for sending a bulk WhatsApp. Using Interact, you can send bulk WhatsApp messages, and then you can create a n number of users and profile section. And finally, let me open the calendar. So this is what my today's follow-up. As I added today follow-up, I'm set at I have set as 7:30 p.m. So it is showing us 7:30 on 11 December. That's all about Rednote CRM. We have two different packages. One is 299 per month yearly billing, 599 per month yearly billing. So 299 package will give you the basic one, and 599 will give you the advanced, including field staff tracking. So hope uh, hope you understood the Rednote CRM. If you want to plan a demo or uh, plan a detailed demo, you can arrange a Google Meet or a direct demo if you are in Chennai. Thank you so much.